r/askreddit. What was a huge trend that everyone forgot about?
That weird time when everything was mustache themed.
Girls being random with their quirky moustaches on a stick at beer garden.
Waterbeds. Watching media from the 80s and you'd think they were in every home.
Still have one. Love it. I sleep so much better in my waterbed than when I sleep on my BF's regular mattress.
My grandma had one growing up, and it was seriously the dopest crap ever. I slept like the dead. Wonder how much it would suck hopping onto it when you're drunk or hungover, though.
The Panama Papers.
Considering that one of the journalists pursuing corruption links in her country on that died in a car bomb, it's clear there's a lot of active high-level suppression going on.
Those bracelets that made you more stable/balanced or pulled toxins out of your wrist.
Do the Harlem Shake. Bass drop.
Frank created a trend that shook humanity.
Joji has one of the most unbelievable transitions these past few years. He went from Harlem Shake to dressing up in a pink suit and cooking dead rats on YouTube, to creating melodic and soft-paced music that's breaking numbers. What the hell is this man?
Kony 2012. Girlfriend bought me a Kony 2012 t-shirt recently. I don't know what it is about the shirt, but it seems to be a good conversation starter being worn in 2019.
Neopets. 10-year-old me pretended to be sick so I could stay home and grab some limited.
I miss the days when I would be excited for each day to harvest the daily free omelet and free jelly.
Let us not forget the soup kitchen and the freewheel spins.
Going out dressed as clowns with a weapon and scare people. I'm glad that stopped. It was stupid and ruined YouTube.
Didn't certain jurisdictions warn people under threat of fines or arrests if they did this too?
I feel like you shouldn't need to have separate laws and fines for threatening strangers with a weapon and threatening strangers with a weapon while dressed as a clown.
That huge flood of film adaptations after the last Harry Potter movie aired. Bonus if the movie studio inexplicably split the last book into two largely empty movies.
May ye rest in peace. Aragon, Inkheart, The Golden Compass, The Last Airbender, Dragon Ball Z, Divergent, Hunger Games, Maze Runner, and many more.
Personalized ringtones. I rarely hear anyone with custom ringtones now. Bluetooth earpiece for calls.
My wife's name is Brittany. Therefore, she has her own ringtone on my phone. It is the intro to Britney Spears' Gimme More and just says it's Britney Bitch. Or did until my kids started repeating things.
Silly bands.
Those were so effing huge, and now they don't exist anymore. It's like they just vanished one day. At our school, everyone wore them and traded them with one another until the principal started wearing a dolphin one. The next day, no one had them on anymore.
I was working in an after-school care program at that time. The kids thought it was so cool that I had a bunch and would trade with them. It was a really great way to connect with the kids.
When I started college in the mid-zeros, almost everyone had a Blackberry, the Crackberry era. We'd be messaging each other on Babem all the time and all that crap. By senior year, those phones weren't even a passing thought on our minds. It's impressive how quickly it changed.
This and Razr phones. Flappy Bird.
Didn't the guy who created it kill it?
Heelys.
Rainbow Loom. Everyone had like a gazillion different little rubber bands. I still find them around my house.
Oh God, I worked at Michael's when these first hit the market and people went bananas. They were super strict about how many each store could get, when they could be on the floor, never using coupons on them. And naturally, by the time supply caught up with demand, the trend was dying and we couldn't get rid of them.
Tramp stamps if you were around 18 between 1998 to 2004. Source, graduated high school in 2001 and have a butterfly on my lower back.
I remember so many girls in my high school getting them, including one girl who got an absolutely awful tribal one. I really wanted a tramp stamp, but thankfully I did not get one.
I can't remember.
Ode to things forgotten. The things I think I thought before, the things I pondered on, are all the things I think no more, for all those thoughts are gone. The things I always thought I thought, the thoughts I thought I'd think, alas, I think have come to naught, or ebbed like faded ink. For certain thoughts are put to bed, and when their size has shrunk, I think those thoughts inside my head are better thought, and thunk.
I'm surprised I haven't seen this yet. Washu-woo-woo-woo.
I was going to add this one. Wasup.
Being older, I'm gonna go with Cabbage Patch Kids. I remember seeing moms about to brawl with each other over those damn things. Remember, each doll was different, so it wasn't just grabbing one off the shelf and being satisfied that you got one. People wanted to pick through everyone on the shelf and find the one they liked the best. If two women saw the same one at the same time, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, my sister had some Cabbage Patch dolls. I remember they had Xavier Roberts stenciled on their butt cheeks. What about Pound Puppies? Or Popples, LOLOL?
I saw a little girl walking out of Target the other day, holding a box that said Pound Puppies, and I was flung back to my childhood. I guess they're selling them again. The logo looked exactly the same. I loved Popples.
Hypercolor shirts. The ones that change color when you wear them. You weren't anyone unless you had one. Now, no one remembers.
Oh, I remember. They made socks too, and guys used to try to grab boobs so their handprints would show up on the shirts.
Fingerboards.
I still have my tech deck. I had a whole park when I was little. I was all about it.
AOL chat rooms with strangers and the teen chat. Also AIM and putting up intricate away messages that included your friends and Googling AIM away message templates and crap. Damn, I feel old as F now. Y'all remember the Sidekick with AIM pre-installed?
I remember seeing how long my crush had been away from his computer and imagining all of the amazing things he could be doing. Crackle nail polish, LMO, who?
Wow, I really forgot about this. I think I still have some of that stuff.
Drew.